Welcome back, guys. Eric here, Super Mega Eric 1. This time we're doing, on my NFL series, we're doing the Las Vegas Raiders. And so obviously it's Vegas, so we got to incorporate some Vegas stuff. So we do the spade here, and then we do the Raiders, and then we kind of make them look a little badass in the Raider, in the black and silver helmet with a skeleton instead of just the regular face. So, and you can see on the jersey, unfortunately, like the colors on the jersey aren't exactly right, but I wanted just you to see it on a white background. Looks really, really freaking cool. You do have to kind of resize the spade a little bit, just so you can get it to fit it properly on the jersey. There you go. That's not perfect, but I'd have to resize the whole thing. I'm not going to do that right now. So let's get into it. So you need three colors. You need black, you need a grayish, work towards getting silver, and then you need white. That's it. Nice and simple. All right. So we start off with spade, black 070106. By the way, guys, I love and appreciate that you guys are asking for certain teams. Just understand I am doing every team. I will do a couple of throwbacks too. I just did one for the Houston Oilers. So there will be a couple times where I'll see some stuff, or I'll think of some old teams and want to do something with them. So just understand that I am going to blow through every single team. Washington's going to be last just because we really don't have a team for them. So I'm just kind of figuring out what I'm going to do with them. And there's a couple other ones where I have a couple ideas of where I want to go, and I haven't completely nailed it all down. It's Saturday night. I will probably bang out some more logos on Sunday, crank out a bunch of videos. And like I said, I'm doing 2 max per day for videos, as I kind of want to space this out over the course of the first month of football season. So just bear with me. It's, I'm trying to give you guys, something on a consistent basis, which is where I'm going to try to be going with this. I'm going to be trying to do it where I can bang out a couple videos on my days off, and then I can just schedule them so they come out on a regular basis for you, so you always have something coming, so it's not these long week plus long gaps before I can do videos. So I'm trying to be a little bit more cognizant of my fan base. All right, so anyway, I just resized everything, so we're going to start from the beginning again. So spade in black 010106, swish 10 in gray or silver, whichever way you end up going, -65, -117, 159, and 27. And by the way, this isn't a flip. You have to flip it initially to get it to point in that general direction. So it's supposed to be pointing to the left. All right, then we're going to do pointy chevron. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Hold on. There we go. Oops. Pointy chevron. That's what we wanted to do. Wanted to get it on both sides, and I kind of screwed that up. There we go. All right, so after you do that first swish 10, let's do one on the other side. So you copy, flip it, 65, -17, 201, and 27. Pointy chevron in black, 0, -102, 181, or you can do 180 and 30. Then we do left parentheses, font 2, gives us that nice little curve, and that's going to be at, in silver, -63, -20, 216, and 24. Then we'll do shield 7 in silver. There's a couple different ways you can go, and unfortunately, I needed maybe another layer or two, and I could have actually dropped this helmet down a little bit more to make it look a little bit more realistic, but shield 7 in gray, -3, 38, 180, and 30. Then we're going to go rectangle 2 in the silver or gray, -33, -20, 51, and 36. And then you're going to copy, flip it, 32, -20, 309, and 36. And then rectangle 1, just to keep the mouth the way I want it to look in the background, because the parts of the sword kind of bleed into it. So this is to cover that up. So in black, 0, -67, 0, and 23. Then we are going to go with dash, font 9, bulge pinch, -66, okay? And that is for this side of the face, left side of the face, okay? Do it in white, -18, -28, 0, and 12. And as I'm trying to continue to grow and develop as a Super Mega Baseball logo artist, I am trying to do new things and different things, so I'm not giving you kind of versions of stuff that I've done before as like shapes. I'm trying to really explore some of these new shapes. I'm starting to explore different fonts for the underscore, which is something I use a lot of for lines, but I'm trying out new stuff. I'm working more on dashes to get cool new shapes that I haven't used before. And that's what I'm kind of doing here, so that I can give you guys something a little more creative and a little different too. So there you go. All right, so we did that one, and then we copy it, and it is dash font 9 bulge pinch -66, but you flipped it and it's at 8, -28, 0, and 12. So it should curve inward. That one should curve inward on the left, okay? And then I do the other side of the helmet in gray, the left parentheses, or it could be the right parentheses. Font 2, it's at 63, -20, 144, and 24. If you do the left parentheses, then you need to flip it. If not, if you do the right parentheses, you don't have to flip. All right, then we do another dash. This time we're doing in font 1. That's just the straight black stripe down the middle. And it's 0, 55, 270, and 14. And then I'm doing, okay, this is the 2 up and down lines. I call it the large, small L. All right, do 2 of them next to each other at font 17, spacing 44, and that gives those extra stripes down the helmet, just like the real logo. It's in black, 2650, 0, and 24. Then we're going to do the slash, okay, in font 2. And see, it gives that kind of cool look right there, almost looks like a bone. All right, so I do that for on the jaw, and that is in white at -38, -79, 23, and 10. I make sure it comes down left to right, and so that means that you flipped it. Then you copy it and flip it back in white, 37, -79, 337, and 10. Then we're going to do a dash again in font 1, in 0, -100, 0, and 6. I did this kind of on the fly. I would probably do this one a little differently if I spent a little more time on it, but I kind of did this one quick. So then we're going to do another dash in font 1, 0, -86, 0, and 6. Then we do another dash for the upper part of the jaw in of the mouth, 0, -57, 0, and 7. Then we do another dash, this one's in font 10, spacing 0, horizontal taper, and 1, okay? And the reason being is I'm making an eye patch. I moved it down here so you can kind of see it, all right? So that makes an eye patch. It's something I haven't done before too. Again, I'm trying to incorporate new stuff for you guys. This is at -32, -26, 0, and 6. And again, it is a dash, font 10, font style horizontal taper, amount 1, +1. If you want to put the eye patch on the other one, which doesn't match the actual logo, but if you did, you would do a -1 to be on the other side, okay? Then I do a quarter ring, and that just is the kind of the string that attaches the eye patch, and black, -18, -11, 160, and 18. Then we do rectangle 1 for the other eye in black, 31, -28, 347, and 6. You could also do the ellipse that looks like a football. I mean, there's other ways you could do this too. That's just the one I chose. And then swish 1 to kind of make him look a little angry. It's at, hold on, let's adjust this a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so that's at swish 1 in black, 30, -21, 343, and 9. Okay. And then when I'm doing the nose, I knew I had some layers to play with at this point, and I had just enough to do what I wanted to do. So this one is the apostrophe, in font 18, and you can go a bunch of different ways to the nose. You can do a triangle 2 or triangle 3. It can give you a nose. You can play around with this a little bit, you know, and move it around. It's really up to you. This is the route I went. So apostrophe, font 18, 0, -39, 0, and 5. Copy it, -5, -48, 240, and 5. Copy it, 5, -48, 120, and 5. Then I go with right parentheses, font 17, and that's at 0, -8, 90, and 23. And that's just kind of giving a little bit of a spacer between the head and the helmet. All right, next thing I do is I do 5 of these large small letter L's all the way over here. Okay, 5 of them. Font 1, bulge pinch, -31. And what that does is that takes the mouth and it makes the line bigger in the middle, but then they taper off on the side, so it kind of looks kind of stylish there. So that's the route I went with that. 0, -77, 0, and 5. Then capital D in font 2 for the sword, -109, 74, 351, and 16. And then you're copying it, flip 109, 74, 9, and 16. Because it said that, sorry, it's in font 2, so that makes a really good sword handle. Oops. Then I do the Raiders, and I kind of try to match what it is on the actual logo. It's Raiders all capitalized, font 17, spacing 18, and that's at 2, 134, 0, and 9. And then I just did the LV for Vegas in font 2, and I did it as, hold on, L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the V. So L, 5 spaces, and the V. Just remember, you got to put something in there and then back off on it because you'll automatically get a period in there. All right, so that one's in the grayish silver, 0, -70, 0, and 16. And there you go, guys, the Las Vegas Raiders. Next up is going to be the Green Bay Packers. Thank you for your support and your comments. Just remember, I'm going to get to every team. Just be patient. I know you want certain teams. Feel free to comment on it. Just understand that I will be doing every single team. Thank you very much.